This is Daf Yerushalmi Terumos in the article Oswald edition. We're at the top of Ayin Amid Aleph, right at the beginning of the new parak, which in the Vilna edition is Lamed Chesed Beis. Also, your new parak, shockingly enough, Yishal Ches B'Truma. Yishal Ches B'Truma. Uvov Amala Meis Ba'alech. The woman's eating truma, and they came and saw that her husband died. Obviously, she was Yisrael, was married to a Kohen. She's in exclusive of her husband, and they told her husband died. Ogin Sheikh, or divorced you. Chen Evid Shech B'Truma, Evid was eating the exclusive of his master. Vov Amala, they said, Meis Rabcha, your master died. O Machloch Yisrael, so the Yisrael, and Haslam Matana gave you as a gift. Or Salcha Ben Chora made you a free man. Is he truma? Assuming he's a kohen, and I will say so is ben grusha ben chalutza, meaning he's no longer a valid kohen. It was never a valid kohen, but he only found out now. Les mechayev kerem b'chaymesh. The Rabbi Lezer requires said mechayev kerem b'chaymesh because he considers his people as shogeg and not honest. But it's only if there's a case of raglaim l'dover, as explained here by the Kavanaki. Say about Aisha's Kohen whose husband had been sick or old, and she should have been chayshish for that. And so to buy a grusha and evet, there was a Kohen who was already, there was a cold in his ben grusha chalutz, so grusha I guess already was a lack of shalom bayis. And all these cases, Lezo was even the Kohen strictly of their mutter because they were allowed to eat because they were saying mechana chazaka. Nevertheless, since there was a chashash that they might become usher, they require kapara. Sure, it's exempt because had they asked him based at that time, they would have told him, sure, you can eat. And therefore they can say onus and they don't have to pay. The Mishnah continues. Mishnah Beis. No, there's not Mishnah Beis. Continuation Mishnah Aleph. He was let's say this Kohen was standing and being of his karbanos and the mizbech. No she ben gush ben chalutza. So he turned out there's ben gush ben chalutza. That's my kokoma shikriv kagam mizbech psulim. All the karbanos he brought, they're all possible because it became clarified retroactively that he was possible. Sure machshav. Sure says no, they're kosher. And the Gemara will explain how we know that. Another shabbat mum. That's why he found as ben gush ben chalutza. It turned out it's always about mum. Then avoid it as possible, even retroactively, even according to Yeshua. And again, we'll have to find out why. Now we go to Mishnah Beis. All of these individuals who had truma in their mouths, and they were told that your husband died, etc. Your husband may blow, they should swallow. Your husband may plot, you should spit it out. Amalo neat mace. There wasn't explain obviously why. Amalo neat mace. They said to him, "You're tame." Neat mace truma. Truma now became tame as well. Blazer says you should swallow it. Shumar poet. Yiflo should says you should spit out. Tame Yisa, now you just became tame, but you were tame. Tame is the truma, and the truma, or the truma was tame. With another shoe tevel. It turns out that wasn't really truma; it was tevel. My switch lonely to truma, my switch which truma is not taken. I say back the shloni in the liftu. Not about necessarily place. In truma, some is any food. At least tevel, or my switch wasn't from truma, it's not taken. I say the truma with him. Or she tam pishish talk peaver. It tasted a disgusting insect in your mouth at that time. After you were eating, I raised the yiflot and you should spit out. And it's even Rabbi Lezer concedes the point because it was already a problem beforehand. You just did not become aware of it till right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, but again, we'll have to come back to all these things. I think that's the end of the Mishnah. For purposes, yeah. Going back to now, the Gemara says, there's a header here in the art scroll. Okay, nicha meis balech. I understand a case where her husband died. That makes sense. Kir sheikh, what? He divorced you? How did it take place? She should know if she's getting divorced. Let's get the get. Rabbanan. So Rabbanan learned this story about the Mishnah Mishana when a Rusa, Mishnah was in a Rusa, a woman who was betrothed but not married, would eat b'truma, which you don't pass in that way anymore. That's once upon a time we did pass that way. It's a discussion. Ksubis, Perakei, Chabez, and Moed Dachn Zayin. the yeah. Shekeh Rusa Basel has with Truma, Rusa Basel would eat Truma, and Avia Makabagita, so Rusa Basi Sol ate Truma, but her father is Makabal Get, which is a katana and arrow. So that's possible for her to be eating and being divorced at the same time. The Rabbi Eliezer, I feel that even if it's Mishachayla, when Rusa Basi Sol does not eat Truma because of Simphon, she might have Mum or Shematachil base. She might be machel people in her house. So she said to somebody, it doesn't matter who, a shliach, his kabel ligiti plenty. Go accept my get in a certain place. But it usually takes 10 days to get to that place. And he found a horse. He got there in 5 days. Quick horse. And therefore, the she found out that the get took place much quicker than she thought it would take effect. She thought she had time. Turned out she had no time. Okay, so the Megillah is allowed to rely on the 10 days normal travel distance. It's time for her not to work out in this case. So the Gemara says, the low Rabbi Elazar Krabi Eliezer. So the Rabbi Elazar, the Amar Rabbi Elazar not hold according to Rabbi Elazar. According to Rabbi Elazar, it's not going to work out. Because we went over there in Maseches Gittin that Rabbi Elazar Samiyad. The moment you said many you said B'Shliach Kabbalah, you can't eat truma. Right? There's a Mishnah. Gittin Perak Vav Mishnah Daled and Gemara Samachem Rav. Skabli Gittin Makapani Ochaz Truma Shagir Get Lo Samakam. That's not a comma. Lezo Samiyad. Lezo says immediately she's not allowed to eat, right? Because maybe she'll find maybe the shliach found about immediately when they left the city, and the woman was only by Makam, who was a kapeda that she could get it by the shliach in that city. So in that case, how does it work, right? So how does it say she wouldn't be allowed to eat truma? We're talking about a woman who's wicked, who's Shiat, who's Shiat's kinan. The Amar Rabbi Elazar Semiyat, right? So our answers that does Rabbi Elazar concede that when she says take the get wherever you find him, but bring it to so and so place, and only there will the acceptance take effect. So Rabbi Elazar can see that country can eat truma until the get reaches that place, because they can't say she's just me Mara Makom. So Rabbi Elazar also have a case that she thought she's allowed to eat, and because the get to take a while to get that place, and lo and behold, it got there earlier. Rabbi China said, no, that's not a good case. That's case, it isn't about get before then. It can't be a surprise. Oh, the get became valid. It's the same thing like saying it's not shouldn't be a get until the normal time it takes to get there. So she said it shouldn't be a get until it gets to Toronto, and it only takes 10 days to get to Toronto. I know I chose Toronto, but 10 days to get to Toronto, and because I got there in 5 days, it doesn't matter. Because when she said Toronto, she meant 10 days later, not earlier than that. So therefore, I don't recall in the Bavli we have such a chiddush, which he says it shouldn't be a get to complaining, that it's taka not a get until the time elapses. It would also take the complaining, but that's a chiddush here. And so therefore she ate beheter. So therefore, according to Rabbi Elazar, can't say it works according to Mishnah according at all. And going to go according to Mishnah Rishonah that Arusa Batso Ocheles B'Tshuma. Okay, that brings the top of Ayin Aleph from Ralph. So we'll stop here for today.